on back, and yes, I'm wearing the same thing that I was wearing in a couple of my videos, because guess what? It's the same day, and now that I got all my equipment set up and everything's right, I just want to make these videos. So I'm going to talk about my journey to becoming a MAC freelance artist. So as you all may know, I got my pro card sometime last year, and I was doing like family's makeup, my own makeup, friends makeup here and there. Since I had my pro card, I was going into the pro store more often, and one of the ladies there, she was like, why don't you just apply? And I'm like, no, like I just do it. I don't see like a career in it. I didn't think I was that good. She was like, just apply. So I applied. And I got to know the people there by coming there every so often. And then I also signed up for like a makeup class, and it was a class where you pay $75, and then you get $75. You take the class and then you get $75 back in store credit. And then I had the 40% off discount with my pro card. So I was just like, this is a steal. I'm gonna learn how to do stuff and get 40% off and my $75 back. That makes the class practically free. So I joined that, and I got to know, you know, the store manager, and I gave her my resume, and she said, oh, we'll call you. This had to be, I think I got my pro card in March, so this had to be around April. Yeah, around April, May. So around June, she calls me and she was like, hey, Kiana, we want to interview you. And I'm like, wow, me? Moi? So I was like, all right. I was really excited. I was really nervous. I came straight here to YouTube, and I was just like, just looking up things, getting advice. You know, of course I had to do research on the company, because I wanted to let them know that I was serious, that I wanted to know more about the company, that I really wanted to work here, and that I love all MAC's aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? So I think I had my first interview. When was my first interview? Okay, so damn. Okay, so I think I had my first interview in June, the beginning of June, and it was kind of like a group interview. It was me and another young lady, and we were just asked like basic questions. What do we know? If we knew about Back to MAC, kids givings for kids, just different charities about MAC, and you know, them getting to know us and what we knew about MAC, and basic interview questions. Of course, I wore all black because that is MAC's uniform attire. You have to wear all black. You could wear gold or gold, silver, you know, metal detailing on your clothing or jewelry. And I feel like it went really good. The young lady that was with me, she's been doing makeup for years and years and years, and it just seemed like I just knew a little bit more about MAC than she did. And I was asking questions, you know, just doing what you're supposed to do in an interview, showing them that you're interested in the company, and then asking questions also. So then about, I want to say I didn't get a call back until September. I had 2 interviews in one day. I went to one location and I talked to their store manager, and we had a great conversation. So I guess he wanted to quiz me on what I knew about MAC. He was like, darling, what are you wearing on your face? So I had to let him know all the colors of the MAC colors I was wearing on my eyes, mineralized skin finish, I set with Fix Plus or even Charged Water. I just kept naming all these MAC products that I was actually wearing, and letting him know that, you know, I have leadership skills and managerial skills and supervisor skills, and that I'm capable to do this. So after that, I had to run over to another MAC store to do my makeup interview. So now we're back on track. So I got one of my friends, my co-workers from work. Hey, Ann. So I brought in my friend Ann, and I'm like, I'm gonna get this, because I've been practicing on her. I know her color. I know what she likes. I know what I like on her. I'm going to get this. 1, 2, 3, boom. So we get there, and the store manager, who I love, hi Essie if you're watching, she was like, okay, you guys are going to have 30 minutes to pick out the products that you need and actually do a full face of makeup. But then there was a catch. I was there with someone else interviewing, and she bought in her gas, and Essie asked us to switch models. Ugh. I panicked. I didn't know what I was gonna do, because for one, the girl that was interviewing with me, she was my complexion, and you know, I could probably do her makeup easily, and so was my friend. But the other girl interviewing with me, her model was a Caucasian beauty, and she had tons of rosacea. And I've never really worked on Caucasian people. Not saying that I would never do it, because now that I've been working in MAC, I've been really getting good at it, and I do like the different ethnicities and broadening my horizons. So I'm just like, damn, what am I gonna do? I ain't never do nobody face like this. And I'm like, damn, the other girl, I'm like, she's going to get the job because, you know, my friend is closer to her complexion. So she's going to know what to pick and what's going to look nice on her. But I just said a quick prayer. And, you know, I just asked God to lead my hands and my eyes. And I just start getting down into business. I sprayed her face with the Mineralized charge water and explained to her that this would help combat some of that rosacea she was having. And, you know, I use calming cream because, you know, she was really red. You know, and I just did my thing.
I did my thing.
So I'm going to post the picture right here. And yeah, that was her. That was her with her complete face. She just wanted a neutral face. She just didn't want to look so red. And, you know, she just wanted an everyday look. So, you know, it was pretty easy. And I was just like, damn, I can't believe I'm doing this. I just felt like God had my hands, and I was just looking at what he was doing with my hands. So when we finished the interview, we got creative criticism, and you know, I was told by Essie to ask more questions to know what these people like when you're doing a demonstration on them. And you know, so I took all her creative criticism. She's amazing. She's amazing. So then she kind of whispered in my ear. She was just like, you know, stay back for a second. I'm like, what? Stay back? I'll stay back. So I did. I started cleaning up. Oh, and when I looked over at my friend, chow. This girl had my friend looking crazy. She had glitter all the way up to her brows, and oh God, my friend, oh my poor friend. Oh, I'm not even trying to downplay the other person interviewing, but maybe she was nervous, which is possible. But my friend had entirely it wasn't a wearable look, I should say. Maybe more editorial, but it wasn't a wearable look. And my friend wasn't satisfied with the look either. But so I stayed back, and she was like, all right, come with me. And we walked into a back room, and she handed me some papers, and she said, Kiana Wisdom, welcome to MAC. And there was another employee back there, and I hit him. I was like, did you hear what she said? Say it again. And she was just like, welcome to MAC. And I'm just like, oh my God, are you serious? Out of all people that want to work for MAC, out of all people that can work for MAC, you guys welcome me to MAC? I just couldn't, like, it was just an extreme rush of confidence that just went through me. Like, I felt like, yeah, I can really do this. Like, I need more confidence. And I think it really gave it to me, because it was just like the greatest news I ever could have heard. You know, I've been through a lot in the last 2.5 years with the death of my grandmother. This year I had 2 other family members pass away. I've been through a breakup, depression, just not having enough money to do the things that I want to do. And that was just like the best news I could have ever heard. Ever. So I'm happy. So I've been working couple days in MAC and I love it. People come up to me and they just want to know about my eyebrows, what I'm using, how do I do that. And I used to have a problem with putting on lip liner on people. Everybody wants lip liner. So I've had extreme practice in that, and I could do your lip liner, girl, doing neat too. So I just began a lot of practice, and I can really appreciate all the steps that I took to get the job. And I could appreciate the young woman who told me to just apply. And my first day in MAC, I walked up to that woman and I said, thank you. Thank you for believing in me, and you didn't even know me at all. And you just told me to go apply. And you gave me so much confidence, because if you didn't tell me that, I would still be a customer there and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Still doing makeup from friends and family for free. I now have a kit built. I have clientele. I'm getting calls to do makeup all the time. I have newfound confidence. I already feel like I have creative ADHD, which sometimes I don't know if I want to sew or make clothes. I don't know if I want to do makeup. Sometimes I don't know if I want to crochet, if I want to make dresses, if I want to make bathing suits, if I just want to work on websites and graphic design. Like, I have creative ADHD. I cannot sit and just do one thing. So I'm so happy makeup came into my life, and I'm very blessed. And I hope I didn't bore you guys too much with this story of how I got hired as a MAC freelance artist. I hope one day to be full-time in my job now. I'll be per diem or part-time for that, because I never want to let go of my first job with the kids. But I'm really blessed, and I'm starting to get that confidence that I need and that independence, and this was just a little help. And I hope this video helped you guys. If you're applying for MAC, if you have any questions, or if you want to know about the interview, more about the interview process, just ask me below and I'll help you guys all the way through. And I just want to say thank you for watching. I love you.
The mirror look at me. The mirror be like, baby, you the shit. God damn it, you the shit. You the shit. You the shit. God damn it, you the shit. God damn it, you the shit. You the shit. Yes, sir.